Hi there, welcome to Don's Workshop. Today I'm going to be doing a little Christmas build using this candle set. Anyway, let's get started. Okay, we can start with this. Like so, and continue on here. Do this 2 times. Some colorful bricks in here anyway. So, and we put that, make this round part. Take it, this is just all base. Oh, we're supposed to do that 2 times. And hook up the other solid parts here. There we go. And then these go like so. So there's that. And now we just plate that off. And then move on to the next bag. Okay, so now we do this again, except it's the other side. No, it's not snapping on very easy. There it goes. And then just put that on. Oh, that's not. Wait a second. I do that wrong. Nope, that's the right way. Okay, and again. And that is to go over here. So we have that. And now we're doing 2 more. Or it's 4 of these. So let's just try to pop these together. Interesting. Okay. There we go. And these go, just kind of go right beside here. Like that. And then just angled out a bit. Like so, and there we go. And we're putting 2 of these on up here. That's interesting. Now we're on to bag 3. So now this is just some connector pieces here again. Got the ball joint connections. We got these fern pieces. That's interesting new piece. I haven't used that before. And these, everything's 2 times. So that's moving along. Oh, it goes this way, actually. These jumpers. And the slopes go in there again. And where did these go? They go on either side here. Okay. Now we have the 4 these and the 10. Brick in the middle. Okay. And now we're going to just plate. It's supposed to plate it off the other way. Not that I think it really matters, but we'll do it that way. And we're on to bag 4. Okay, so this is 2 times. Like that. Okay, and then we have that one. Now this is going on top here. Oh, it actually sits on top of there. It's interesting. And then we're gonna hook it together better using this leaf piece. Is this supposed to go off to the side, it shows? And do that again. And get that off to the side a bit, I guess. I think. And we'll put that there. And then those go on like this. Is that right? It looks like it. Okay. And that would be up here. Okay. Now 2 more of those, the other direction, I suppose. The idea. Oops, and that goes there, and then let's go to this side. And then we do that another time. Oops. Go there. And then we pop this in over here. Oh, I forgot to put the thing on there. The leaf is supposed to stick on over there. And that goes here. Okay, and then same thing. I guess, yeah, it goes there. This one goes over here. Okay. Okay, now I got 4 of these. Okay, we're facing that way with them. And gotta put that on there. This is kind of a little bit more involved here. All these pieces, yeah, these aren't like super solid, so that just goes, oops. that. And the last one here. Okay. So these will then go. Okay, so they're supposed to go on this. Oh yeah, okay, they go in there. And that one goes here. Okay. We're on to the bag 5. So we gotta make 8 of these. Okay, so that's, oh, I guess there's axle connections inside these cones. And then I gotta put that on there and gotta make, that's supposed to go through there. Want to go through there. Why not? Oh, there it goes. Okay, there we go. One of those. Oop. We got lots of. I'm just gonna put these on here. And get those set up. Okay. Okay, those red balls are well, they're half. Gonna be like the decoration on the top of this, I guess. So they're gonna go somewhere on here. And oh, missed one on there. That's a little flowers too. And the last one of these. So there's 8 of those. And those get hooked into all the sockets that we have everywhere. There we go. So there's that. Now we're gonna make, okay, I need to make these. There's 24 of these with the flower and the ball. Okay, this is a lot here. So we'll see if we have, I'm pretty sure I dropped one of the balls. Okay, so that's that, and then we do just want to get these. Okay, so the flower goes on all of these ones, and that's how I'm gonna end up with. Did I miss one? I thought I did 6 of them. There's 6 of them. Okay. Okay, there's that one. And now we have, I mean, I could just do this. Get these together first, just so they're not rolling around. That's those. And then we can just go ahead and start putting the flowers on the bottom here. Okay, I think we got enough for another one here. That is one of the things with these Christmas sets. Whenever you're making these flowers, there's a lot of repetition with, I guess, the flower type stuff. But they do look nice, so. And there's one of these. Okay, that's annoying. So I am gonna have to find the ball that dropped. Okay. I will find it later. And put the flower on here, I guess. There we go. Okay, now where do these go on here? They go on... Okay, there's a spot here. Is that the spot? Oh, it's the spot. Oh, it's the spot in here. I did see that, and I was wondering if that was a thing, and it is a thing. So those go, okay, those are fun. They don't want to stay together. Okay, every one of these is going to come off, I guess. Because it is not... Okay, that one didn't. And just that one. No, that one did. Okay, there we go. And we're on to, okay, bag 6 is just a little bag here. And some more. It's got these branch pieces on it. And I guess that is going to be 4 of those. And got to put 3 flowers on each one of these. That's going on top of there. Let's have 3. So that goes there. actually have quite a few of these little branches, because when they were on the tab wall at the Lego store, and they're little, so they're good for filling in a box. So you end up kind of grabbing a handful, and that's usually more than you ever need. Usually. And this one doesn't want to stay together. Okay, got those, and those go. They go in that. Okay, I have to. These are actually supposed to stack on here. Didn't notice that. So we got, oh, that flower came off. Okay, so those go on the, oh, these ones that we stuck on earlier. And those go there. And like that. Okay. And then we have, I guess we just have 4 of these. Stick on. And they go, oh, they go on the jumpers. I guess they're just facing, oops. Facing just out, I guess. And like that. Okay. So now we're getting down to a few more pieces here. Okay, there we go. That is going to be, oh, now we just have, I guess this is details going on in here. Let's see, this is going to go here. And then we have 2 of the brown studs. And the green. They go like so. There's the other 1x2, that goes there. Okay, now, I'm just making, oh, I gotta do this 3 times, okay. There's this. And that, and then we have the 3 sockets that need to go in there. And yeah, we're putting this like this. And then, yeah. I mean, there's lots of neat leafly pieces on this anyway. Okay, we'll do it like that. Okay, now they have the, those are going to hook all those together. That's good. and then I gotta put a bunch of flowers on here. At least it's just flowers and not the balls too. Those are different types of flowers anyway. With like the original, or no, this isn't original. There's original were just like the flat ones, and then I think these are like, I don't know, tier 2. And then we have the newer ones that are like, I don't know, these tier 3 flowers. So there's those, all go on. And the last one of these okay, and then those go on, they go on this side. So are those going to stay together, or are they going to... Okay, that works. And there we go. And then where do these go? They go... Oh, they go on the other side, the 3 other spots, I guess. They gotta stick up a bit. Oh, I guess we need to move them like so. Indicate that right away, but they do need to be moved a little bit. And then I guess we'll do that on this one first. And then move it up. Okay. We have the Technic pieces here. Okay, we have this. Is this more than one of these? It's this one. No, it's just the one. Since we only have the 2 axles, we have this goes here. And then that's supposed to stick into the brick there. Now what are we doing here? We're putting these, they're going on top of these things we built earlier. Okay, that's gonna lay down a bit then. Those fern pieces are there. Now, 4 times this time thing. Okay. This I'm supposed to keep the whole side on the same side, I guess. Put the stud pins on either side and that, and then finally the last rolling pins. Dark green those are in. Okay, and then those going in the one side of the candle here. That's interesting. Okay, then we have 4. We're doing this again, except without the ball joint. It's the cone and the, standoff thing. And then we put this together like that. Okay. And those go. Okay, where are those going? They're going in those holes there, it looks like. Leave the holes just enough. Okay, I gotta turn that a little bit, I think. Okay, and then these ones. This one might be, this is kind of in the way, isn't it? Okay. Can I turn that a little bit that way? Okay, there we go. And now the last bag. Okay, now we have a candle to build, I guess. So this is not duplication, it's just going to be building the candle up. We got these nice red panels. Needing to make anything with those. Okay, now another disc here. Oops. That's where it goes there. Oh, come on. That goes there, and now we're putting some fern pieces in here. This way we'll know which side is the front. Okay, and then this goes here. And we pop that on there. Okay, now we have these two guys. First kind of jump up for the candle piece. Okay, and another jump. Okay, and then the disc and this is like a cake icing. And it just goes on the top, looks like a melting wax, and we have a red stud in the middle here. I do like how that is still a legal technique, but that goes there, and then there is a flame. Oh, you can stick a flame in there. That's interesting. Well, that's a very tiny flame. Okay, and then we can put this in here. There it is. And now we have to just build whatever this last piece is. Some last bit of a decoration, it looks like. Okay, that's gonna go like that. This 1x3 rounded piece. And we have hinges. So that's interesting. Just some interesting pieces there. So these two trans clear plates go on like that. And then curved slopes and the cheese slopes. I shouldn't put those on first, I guess. These kind of half rounded tiles, they match on that. Okay, and then are these supposed, oh, they're supposed to stick out like that, okay. And then I put the angled plate there. Put angles like that, and then we have the angled kind of cut off slopes here. It'll look like some teeth or a ribbon. That's what this is, it's a ribbon, right? Okay, and oh, it is, yeah. Then that goes on that axle here. Can it get in there without... Okay, so yeah, that's fitting in. Okay, so these have to go on like that, and then there's a gold flower on it. So put those together, and those go on those stands and put together earlier with the rolling pins. And 3 and 4. Okay, and those go there. There. There, and last one on this corner. Okay, I think that's it. Ta-da, all done. That's looking pretty good. We got nice build of that. Well, that has been my build of the Lego table candle decoration. It's a pretty nice little build. Looks pretty good. Got a nice little candle. It's got a pretty small flame. Maybe I can put one of the bigger flames on there. But that's looking pretty good. That's a nice little decoration. You can put on the table or anywhere you want to display it for Christmas. Anyway, if you'd like to see more, please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and take it easy.